I don't want to put the kibosh on this just yet. But if this is a result of not having electrolytes or having salt in my water for the past 48 plus hours, I started Sunday morning. Today's Tuesday morning. If this is indicative of what it is to not have the extra electrolytes, it's going to be pretty clear very soon which way to go. Oh, I got to make it back the rest of the way. Still having foggy, overcast mornings, so no beautiful sunset to look at today. But you know what we do have beautiful to look at is another day of getting some exercise and checking to see what makes our body better. I know I told you yesterday that I'm doing a challenge to see about my electrolyte intake, and I mentioned it in the intro that, I was just back there leaning against the telephone pole. Earlier, I was leaning up against some power box up here on the side of the road. I haven't had to do that yet. So I'm gonna withhold my judgment to say that it's all because I'm not on electrolytes. But I have not felt this tired going on a walk since I started walking. I'm beat. I'm still doing a 40-pound ruck today, just like I started doing last week. And I did, actually my push-ups this morning, if you take a look at them, you can probably see I'm moving a little bit slower. I feel like I was moving slower this morning. I know I had a lot longer rests between push-up sets, almost double the time. And normally when I go under 10 minutes between start to start on doing my push-ups, then I don't get as high of a number on the first and second, on both sets, to be honest, on both sets that I do, and I do those power sets or super sets. Like I've been hitting close to 30 on the first set and close to 15 to 20 to even 25 on the second set. Occasionally I would hit 10, but today I only broke 30 on the third superset and the fourth superset on the first set, but then I hit 10 on every second set in the superset. Okay, I gotta stop saying set and superset. But anyway, it was less. It was obviously less than I had been doing, and I was moving slower. Now, there is another factor. Last night was Halloween, and we went to spend time with friends and family all the way in the middle of the state. So I got back a little later than normal, but you know, I stay up a little later about once a week. I still get up early, but you know, this morning I just didn't want to get up as early. I still pushed myself out of bed after hitting the snooze button a couple times, but I got that light therapy and got going. But that's the interesting thing I've been talking about when it comes to when you're doing this diet and you're trying to figure out what foods are affecting your body a certain way and what minerals and supplements might be affecting your body a certain way. There's a lot of variables that come into play that could affect your judgment. So even though this is by far the hardest day I've had exercising, I haven't had any cramps of any kind. I'm just beat. So I'm gonna chalk it up to a possibility that it could, you know, be some other factor. But really, we just need more data to know whether or not this is a severe change or not. So we'll press on to tomorrow and see how I do with it then. And then if that doesn't work out too well, we'll see if we can press on one more day. I wanted to try to get a week of it in there, but I gotta tell you, if it feels like this again tomorrow, it's gonna be hard to do it another day. It'll be hard to do this tomorrow if that's the case. But you know what? I'm not afraid of hard. I'm afraid of not getting hard. One of the things I really enjoyed while I was walking today, though, is I was feeling my thighs as I was walking, and just like, man, these things feel like they got pistons in them. I mean, like it's like a steampunk thing going on, and I got all these gears and mechanisms in my legs rather than this chubby lump of meat that I used to have. And that feels so good. Feels good. Made me think about the way the two different type of animals on the plane. You got the predator, the carnivore, the one that hunts. You know, his muscles are always lean and strong because he has to have that fast reflex and the ability to chase down an animal. And then you got the buffalo or the cow. The thing about it is, it doesn't have muscles like a lion or a tiger or a cheetah. It has muscles that are made for carrying it around while it eats grass off the ground. And those muscles aren't great for fighting off another predator. You know, if you had to deal with a lion coming after you, you better be a lion. Because if you're not a lion, you're gonna get eaten. And even if you are a lion, you could take a chance on still losing. But if you want a chance to win, if you want to feel like you can start off the day strong and get out there and take on the day, you got to get in on this. You got to get in on what Lion Diet has done for me and what changing my attitude toward health and exercise, mostly changing my attitude toward food, but all the things that has encompassed have just really rocketed me forward in such a way in my life that I see nothing but good things coming on the horizon. Even with all the dark clouds on the horizon around the world, I still feel ready and excited to take on whatever comes next. And you can too. All you got to do is say, screw it, I'm going to get up and do it, and then go make it happen for yourself. I'll see you next time.
If we pay extra, could we maybe get some grease or fat?
Oh. 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 This is how I have to hold it up when I'm walking sometimes. Oh, get that pressure off this muscle up here. Hey, Putty. Oh. Oh. What a morning.